The first time you're doing live chat. Oh, I see.
She didn't send me.
The first time she's doing it.
Okay.
Hello, viewers. You're welcome to this live chat. My name is Esther, and today I have two amazing, awesome Abuja content creators. By my left, I have the Judith TV show. You're welcome.
Hi guys.
And I have
I'm really fine.
Imagolified. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So today we're going to be talking about the effects of social media on marriages and relationship. Social media has so much effect and impact on people, on homes, on partners, and on people who are engaged in love relationship, or even people who are just relating as families, friends, and otherwise. So, a lot of people have really abused the use of social media. Why a lot of people talked about how that they have met a lot of people, reconnected, they have found love on social media. Some persons learned skills while others are saying no, this isn't it. So we're going to be looking at the positive and the negative effect of social media on individuals, in marriages, and in relationship. So if this is the first time you are viewing this channel, give it a thumbs up and make sure you stay till the end because it's really going to be an amazing ride. So looking at social media, some people would just be glued to their phone and they would just be laughing. And you keep wondering, why is this person laughing? The social media brings so much shared humor. The social media brings so much joy and happiness to people. What do you think? What are they always looking out for or watching that is always making them so focused, smiling, and so much? They don't even care if something is happening, and then they're smiling, they're laughing. Some persons are home, they just keep a phone or a laptop and then they're viewing something and they are connected. So, the Judith TV show, what do you have to say about this shared humor between partners or in among people in a relationship?
Okay, yeah, because I agree with you. I've even experienced it myself. You
Oh,
know, when
great.
people, even couples, there are a lot of couples out there that are now putting out content together as a couple. And don't forget that people, all these comedians and skit makers, they're also on the social media. So anytime you are low and then it's like, you have the time, once you go on social media, there must be something that will make you to laugh. I'll give you an example. I was just watching a short put up by one guy like that. I don't know whether he's a Nigerian or so. So the guy now brought a Google map, attached it to his bicycle. And then the Google map was now telling him, okay, when you get to 500 meters, you turn left. So the guy in his bicycle, so the guy was just riding. So by the time he got to 500 meters, for him to now look the left, he was supposed to turn. No, and because he was bush. You know what the guy did? He entered the bush. He got this,
Wow.
and then the next thing, the Google kept on telling him, so keep on going, keep on going. The next 300 meters, you go right. And the next 300 meters, he went right actually. You know what happened? He entered the river. And he said, you have arrived. There are so many things, that is shared on social media that, creates playfulness between couples, between siblings, even you as an individual. All these kid makers, there's when you see them, they will dance. Somebody will just, what is his name? Brain Jota. Will just start this dance that will be dancing. You just be like, is there bone on this guy's leg or something? So it creates fun, it creates playfulness. And then for couples, there are couples, like I said earlier on, that are now running a channel together as couples. In fact, there's one particular one when the man or the man but you come and wear a hair bonnet and be the one they're talking. And you know why? The wife will not be at the background. All she'll be doing is just be laughing. Before the man will say one of this, she will laugh. So when you look at them, you can't help but laugh. And it creates this bondness, between them. And they also sharing joy because when you watch them the way they are laughing at everything, you will join them to start laughing, okay? And then it creates about playfulness. You could just see a man playing like a woman, whereas he's a man, that kind of a thing. So it has really been so, or it's rather impactful positively for social media, the way it has created playfulness amongst users and everything, so that at every point in time, anytime you must see something in the social media that will just make you laugh and everything. So that's it.
Okay. You have a contrary opinion too.
Yeah, when it comes to social media, it's something that, in fact, when you say let me relax, you're going to relax with the social media.
Yes.
So because it's really, in fact, instead of going to the movies to go and watch movie with your partner, you just sit down, yeah, you use the laptop or you use your phone, and then you watch all you need to watch together, and you laugh together, because truly a lot of fun. Is it game you want to play as a couple?
Exactly.
It is only on social media that you see the trending game
It's true.
that you have not even seen or heard about.
Yes.
So you see how people are just inventing some funny things. There are these boys, these young boys. I do watch their comedy. Ah, sometimes I will just laugh and laugh and laugh. My husband will say, "What is it? Oh, what are you laughing?" I'll say, "Come and see." He will not stay with me. He will watch these things and laugh and laugh and laugh. It's so fun. It's so sweet. In
Yeah.
fact, it makes life so easy. Do you know that even when you are angry, except you don't touch your phone.
You must see something that will
The
bring
moment
that
you
anger.
touch your phone and you open either Facebook or any in fact the worst is go to the TikTok. Even if you say in my life I will not laugh, you will surely laugh. And so it's a place that it releases stress.
Yeah.
It makes you feel, what is this life all about, sir? You laugh and you forget your sorrows.
Mm.
So social media is a very, good tool that we have to, bond relationship, make people to come together, do things together. Because truly, when we do things together, we know ourselves better, and it brings this kind of very tight bond. So with social media, you can, in fact, you do a lot of things together.
Yes.
You watch things together. You learn things together.
Yes.
There are a lot of all these online skills that I learned together with my husband. We sat down, not paying a dime, just with our data, learning those things, and doing them together.
Yes.
So it's a very wonderful tool to help couples and help relationships or marriage to grow.
Yeah.
So it is a good, in fact, effect on relationship.
It is, especially the TikTok as you talked about. If you go there, oh my goodness, oh my god. There's one particular lady. I can't remember her channel name now.
Yeah.
She's always been making this pastor in there's one Igbo man like that from the southeastern part of the country. That's always his English, his dance, and he say he's in the bush. He has
No.
powers.
Dabuski.
Oh my
Our like
goodness.
is in Dabuski that you
Oh
want
my
to talk
goodness.
about.
Oh
The
my
lion
goodness.
and the waiting
Oh
like
my
yourself.
god, you
The
will
liquid
laugh and
metal.
The
laugh.
liquid metal.
Oh jeez, you will laugh and laugh. The way the man will be sounding without blinking an eye, not minding who and who that is there. He will just be talking and talking and talking. Indeed, social media is I mean, no. It's a good place that people you can find relaxation. Even when you're on your own, maybe you're traveling, you go to the airport and then you're stranded, as in maybe your flight, delayed flight or something. You can just sit down in one corner as you're going through it. You won't know when it is 2 or 3 hours. You just will not be. You just be going on and on and on and on. And so it has that advantage of creating that environment that can ease off tension or anger or something, especially amongst couples.
Okay. I agree with this both points you have elaborated on. So, but then, should I also say that if I want to learn a skill or I want to learn something on social media and I carry my partner along, is it advisable? Should I say this has also a positive impact on my home and between me and my partner?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so
I,
it is
yeah, I
It
advisable.
think so.
does.
Yes,
It
I think
does
so.
a lot.
A lot.
You see why I'm saying this is I remembered when I just got married, and though I read computer science, so you see these things are not new to me.
Okay.
Over the years I have done them. If not that, even if I changed, I was doing them for fun. I never intended to do it for money.
Okay.
So when in as I got married, then I was not telling my husband why it is necessary to have IT skills. And one thing I love him is because we debate a lot. We sit down, we talk on things. What is the advantage and the disadvantage of these
Okay.
things? Why should we do these things? So he is rather a personnel management person. He manage human beings, and he felt, and also into marketing. He
Okay.
felt marketing can never go out of the market. There is no how marketing will go, because every business will need this. I say yes, it's good, and I told him, but there's something you fail to understand, that this generation we are in, this is a technology generation, this is digital age. And where the world is going, the world is already out of the analog age. So we are going into the
Digital driven.
digital age. So if you are not there, then you're going to lose out. He was like, no. I said no, because very soon businesses are going digital. These things, this was just 2016. We were talking about these
You
things.
see today.
And look at how many years later the world is already digitalized.
Yeah.
So I told him it is good you learn at, and in fact my husband hated anything social media, digital, all those things. You'll be thinking, I don't leave those things. You just want to go and read those things. I say, see, Oga, I'm telling you where the future is. Oh.
Yes.
You are telling me where the,
It's evolving.
this is the past. I'm telling you where we are going. But do you know, as we speak, he will look at me and say, hey, I never knew that I would do these things. I told him yes, because whenever I'm doing them, I will not just doing them alone. I'll show him.
Yeah.
I got a laptop. I said, okay, you see this laptop, you need to know Microsoft Word, you need to know Excel, you need to know PowerPoint. You tell me, I said, you go need them more. But with time, he saw these things and he'll be like, yeah, you know, I didn't know that things are going to go so fast like this. And I told him, I want you to go and learn social media marketing. Since you know the physical
Aspect of
marketing,
it.
I need you to know this. They'll be like, this one. I say, yeah. I say, oh, that is good though, to help you, even as you're progressing or growing in your, even if it is your business, you need these things, because there was a day we were not talking. I told him, see, 90% of your customers are online. You
Yeah.
only have 10% on the physical that you
Yes.
need. The guy looked at me like
Yes.
this. He said, really? I said, yes. When Inan started coming, because truly this thing was like a very big, it's like when you're talking to a child, the child is not understanding what you're saying, and the child will be like, well, mommy, get out, we don't know, you know. So by the time he got to him, he saw that this thing that my wife has been saying is true. He now calmed down. He said, you want to learn? I said, yes, let's do it together. When he enrolled on learning digital marketing, they will ask a question, how is this thing? I'll say, pick this answer. He said, I said, this is something I did in school. So it's not something, I put him through. In that exam, he came out, in fact, he came out the best
Wow.
in that exam. Because anytime they ask, I say, this thing, I will not, analyze it. I said, this is how it is done, this is how it is done. Today, if my husband sit down here and teach you digital marketing, you will think he went to school to go,
Wow.
to go and read
Wow.
it. So that is how this social media affects couples. Because if you know, don't keep it to yourself. You put the other person through, and if the person is open-minded to learn, the person is going. In fact, it's like I used to tell myself, if both of us now should build a business, I don't see any reason why that business should fail.
Yeah.
Because we already have experience, both physical and also
Digital.
social digital.
Yeah.
So we can push our business in just maybe give us a year or two, the business will grow even more than what, instead of it going to, is it to run ads? I can do it, he can do it. You know, what is it that you want to talk about on social media or digital? Is it to write computer languages? That is me. That is what I learned. You understand? So these are things that if you carry your partner, they are ready to learn. At the end, that marriage will be sweet.
Yeah.
That relationship will be sweet. So you see, that is the very good effect
It is.
on
It is.
on
Though some
relationship.
men in this part of the world, they will feel like the ego. See my wife that will teach me. But her husband humbled himself. And today
Yes.
he has learned it.
Yeah.
So most men will be like, what are you teaching me? I know it, please don't talk to me. But if you
We
can
go
humble
fit.
yourself and learn it, even
Should be
some
when
women,
you
the women feel so
feel your
reluctant.
husband.
No, your child can even teach you about the social media. When
Mhm.
you learn it, it is going to benefit you.
Mhm.
Because, like you said, the world has gone digital. The world is evolving. If
Yeah.
you're still in the analog level,
Mhm.
no matter
We
the level,
don't we
just be
don't leave
picking
you
it small.
behind.
Do you realize that if you buy a laptop now, even a desktop, the first time you start using it, you just be picking it like this,
But
in
with
the
that
next
you'll be
two
like
weeks, the speed will increase. In the next
Yes.
2 months, oh, you'll be going out. By the time you're like 6 months, 1 year, oh my God, it
you
will
won't
now
even
be
be
like,
looking at the
that kind of thing. So
Mm.
once you learn this thing, once you start learning it, you perfect it. But it bonds couples because, like the ones that are couples that will come and be doing creating content and all that, it bonds them because I
Yeah.
don't see how they will quarrel when we know we're going to do a recording tomorrow. So we have to discuss what we're going to present.
Sure.
So by the time they are quarreling, somebody will start, they will start finding well, reconcile and all that. And then that means the social media has not played a role there, reconciling them. So that is what one of the advantages to be honest.
So with social media, you don't have any reason to say that you are bored at home. Yeah, your husband is very boring, your husband is not playful, your wife is not responding, like everywhere is just bored. You just pick up your phone and type, I'm bored. I'm looking for the next sit out. I'm looking for this. Go online and look out for the couples that upload skits that can bring connection between you and your husband or your partner. Even if it is something you can do alone to bring up that spark, once in a while, if you can't do it often, this would help because social media is very impactful. It is you that don't want to take a proper cognizance and bring out something good from it. So, as they have said, social media can make your home be playful, social media can connect you and your spouse beyond even your imagination. So having said all of this, whatever have advantage, have disadvantage. Whatever has a good side definitely must have a flip to it. So in everything we have said, in the use of social media, you will discover that some people have misinterpreted the usefulness of social media. Some people have also gone ahead to make it seems like social media is a disaster. Social media is a cost, especially to Africa. You will see a mother shouting at her child, come and remove this food from fire, or go and check who is at the door. You are still on your phone. So some of these little things have made couples, have made parents to generalize that social media is a very bad influence on homes and on individual. But then we have one particular thing to check and see if truly social media is has a negative effect or not. Definitely it does have a negative effect, but then the negative effect, does it outweigh the positive effect? Does social media make couples or make you feel insecure sometimes, or even with your partner, your children, or people around? Do you normally feel insecure?
Yes,
Okay.
that's the truth about the matter because when you spend a long time, a lot of time on your phone, chatting and all that, your spouse will definitely want to know what are you looking at, who are you chatting with, and that is where you now have the case of you see a wife or a husband trying to go, especially women trying to go through the phone of their husband, who are you chatting with, where's your password and what have you, because too much of everything is wrong. Like we said, just know when to draw the line. Everything has to do with modesty and then regulations. If you go a whole day chatting on the social media, then you're not helping matters because there are other things you need to do, whether you're self-employed or government employed or student or whatever. So, but for couples, by the time somebody stays on the phone and you're chatting and chatting, and then it comes to see people that are liking your posts or people that you're following and all that, it creates this kind of insecurity, So the man starts like, who are those people that you're talking to, you're chatting with, and all that. Especially if you're chatting and you're just laughing and then smiling, like that, it becomes suspicious and everything. So this is the part of it, where it creates the kind of insecurity. But like we pointed out initially, if couples can put their hands together, maybe it mustn't be that you people will be content creators, but you learn things together, you share things on social media together. It will be difficult for him or her to start distrusting you when he sees you chatting on the social media. But the only thing is that don't take it out of context as in stay too long or just be chatting and chatting as if you don't have any other thing to do. So avoid that disadvantage of creating insecurity or arousing jealousy, in your spouse.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, when it comes to social media and insecurity, like for me, for you to be insecure because of maybe your spouse or your partner is always on social media, it's just because naturally you're not secure. Or it's just in you that you're jealous a lot, because that is something I used to tell my partner, that one thing is I don't know how you will make me jealous, because for me, for me, I'm so, should I say, I have superiority complex to the extent that I cannot even jealous you with another babe. Talk more of the one I'm not seeing you're chatting. And I can't remember ever going to check who and who is following my partner, because I don't even have the time. I don't even have the time.
Yeah.
So I remember one certain time I was telling my husband that I said, see, you see something with me. If you, I asked him, have you ever seen me pick your phone like this? Whether you're there or you're not there,
Wow.
for me to check. I don't even know the password
That's
he's
where
using.
exactly.
And he has told me this password several times. But if he asks me, I beg, check something on my phone, I say, sorry, what is your password? Say, put
Put your password.
he will say, how many times will I be telling you my password? I said, because it doesn't stick. The truth is, I don't want it to stick so that one day I will be tempted to carry your phone and maybe I'll see something that I didn't imagine to see, that kind of. So be free, that's your privacy. I don't even want to know anything there.
Yeah.
So, but there are women and men who are opposite me.
Exactly. So
They
many,
check
as a matter of
everything.
fact.
They want to know who is commenting on your post. They want to know who is telling you hi love, hi sweetheart. And one certain time my husband was always doing those things.
And that sweetheart or darling or whatever might
It
just
ends
be just
there.
ends there.
So suddenly when he now said, who is this person? I said, well, you self, naturally, you know that I call everybody sweetheart. I call everybody darling. I call, even in a small PK, hello sweetheart. That is me. Whether I'm a woman, whether I'm a man, whether it just that is, there was a day in my office and I just, it's somebody's husband, and I say, hello sweetheart. The guy is shocked. He said, which one you dey call? I said, sorry, that's me. Oh. Nothing attached. Now just sweetheart I call you, nothing more. So they already know me then. One day they were like talking about me. They say, everybody, all the babe, all the girls, all the ladies in my company, they are babe. Everybody is a babe.
Yeah.
If I'm going to say, hi babe, what's up? They will say,
Yeah.
this one say, she used to call me babe. This one say, you too, me, she call me babe.
And that's a good name, good pet
So,
name.
so for me, it is because of this. Even my partner knew that I can't even start suspecting him. He can call me and say, there's one girl in my office. So the girl, they ask me, I tell her, say, my wife go pick am. She say, for where? Make I give you, make I speak with you. And that's what my husband, he will call me. And then somebody here want to speak with you. When you say, wow, who's your husband? Trust say you don't feel jealous. I say, I'm like, it's a nature. It's my own nature. So there's nothing he will do that will make me to jealous. So when you don't have, by the time you start feeling that because I am with this person, so you shouldn't have eyes for any other person. There is a lie. It's a lie to not work, because being with someone will not make the person not to admire another
Some
person
other
out
person.
there.
Because
They
you
will
don't have it
surely,
all.
that is, they will surely admire even you as a person. you fit see person wey you go admire.
Mhm.
That is how life is. The only thing we discipline ourselves not to go outside
Further.
the boundary, you know. So if because you're on social media as my partner and I see that like my partner can chat any day, it's none of even my business.
Mm.
So, but if you already have low self-esteem, it will be a problem.
Mm.
You will start picking, and some people are so, petty. You start picking everything. And they said this one. There was one certain time, my sister, my elder sister,
Yeah.
the guy she knew before, she dated before, the guy is now married. She is also married.
Yeah.
But they met somewhere, and the guy was with her, his wife.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
And my sister was like, it was like embarrassing because she walked up and they said, he did as if he's not the one somebody
Oh
was
my
talking to.
goodness.
It's not like they have quarreled or when they dated, they were
Yeah.
nothing, but just because the wife was picking that,
Yeah.
Hmm.
because the wife is so insecure, even with the guy's siblings,
Mm.
cousins, the wife is still insecure.
Oh my goodness.
So when the guy is maybe there's a family meeting and he comes with her, nobody talks to the guy, even his cousins.
Ah,
Nobody will
no,
talk.
That's
Everybody will
that's too
serious.
just
much.
the guy will not be alone with her. So what a life.
No, that's too much. That's like a bondage
So
now.
I'm telling you, so there are some women like that in fact, if we are seated here, you're my partner, and then there's a lady that just walked, the lady is a bit maybe more beautiful than them, and they see the husband,
It becomes a
they will
problem.
lose it. So you see, this type of people on social media, they will do it. In fact, they will cause problem on their marriage. And some people now allow these things to enter them. Then these things now bring troubles at home, and that to the extent that they don't even trust their
That's
partner
possible.
again. And every little thing they will tell you, hey, you were chatting with that babe, hey, this babe here, hey, people are, meanwhile, these things are things like I used to tell myself that when you're busy, your head will never go into
Yeah.
all those things because I'm so busy that I don't sometimes I even forget to eat. So you see, social media can actually cause some human beings, to behave that way, and that is because it is in their nature. So it can actually bring it out and make them to feel, so insecure and feel so have low self-esteem. Whereby I remember my classmates that they feel and people are made. So because of that, we are all in the same group. So
Okay.
when we say let's meet, they are hiding. They don't want to come. They are feeling like no, those ones they have money. We will do that. I say, no. Do you know your just
Low
our meeting like
self-esteem.
this? What that will do to you?
Exactly.
Do you know
Definitely.
as we meet and you tell us
You
this is
meet
what
other
you're
people.
going
Mhm.
through, how we can help establish you? You don't run away. This is, so these are things that affect a lot of people, even on the social media. When they see they are made and you post this, no, they will not even want to have anything to do with you.
Mhm.
And then some people, it will cause them to start jealousy and envying,
Ah.
their friends and family members. So that is one of the disadvantage that social media can bring to a family or a relationship.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Social media's effect is very, very detrimental to people because I don't see any reason why your partner is talking to someone and then you pick offense or you hide in under your shell and then you are no longer free and comfortable. The truth is, before you met that person, before you married that person, he or she had a life they were living. They are associated with people, and then you have to look for or compromise so that you'll be able to fit in to whatever it is at that level. So the effect of social media depends on how you handle it, depends on how you make use of it. That is how it will turn out to be for you. But social media has a lot of advantages. If you use it for your good, you discover that you're growing. There are so many opportunities on social media. There are so many connections you can get. There are so many skills you can learn. You can even become a billionaire on social media. Don't underestimate the power of social media. Don't turn it out to be something that is very bad or something that is not useful, but it is very useful. You should look beyond the bad, look beyond the disadvantage, the negative thoughts, the negative feelings, and the vibe, and go out for the positive so that your life will become impactful and you'll become impactful to the society at large. So we are rounding up, but before we leave your beautiful faces, so should we say that the positive outweigh the negative effect of impact of social media on individuals and marriages?
Honestly, I think it does because although it depends on the user,
Okay.
the particular user, at every point in time. For those of people that will go and create a fake account, those ones to them aspect of it. And like we just pointed out now, people that will low sex esteem, the situation whereby you'll now be doubting the trust is no longer there. But I like to quickly chip in, if for the sake of relationship and marriages. You see, a trust in marriage, a trust in a relationship is built. You don't just assume it. If you know that you have a spouse that is always asking you, where did you go to? Why are you looking at this person and all that? There must be a way you can help the person out because it's a disorder. If you allow it to grow, to develop, it comes to a point whereby even your mother, when your mother, you say you're going to see your mother, the person will be in doubt, which is not a good one.
Yeah.
If, for instance, you're going somewhere and you tell the person, I'm going to see my mother, let it be that you're going to see your mother. There are some times that your personal friends are around you, and you meet other people. The first thing you do is introduce. Trust in a relationship is like, a bank account. If you don't go to a bank account to deposit money, your account will not grow.
Definitely.
For instance, if you have like a 1 million in your account, it remains that 1 million or $1,000. It remains there until you go there to make a deposit, then the account will be growing. So for every relationship, you don't blame the person. Like I said, it's a disorder. There are people that emotionally are weaker than others. The person that is doing it, as far as the person is concerned, is doing it because he feels he loves you or he loves him or he loves her. But it could be a kind of possession. But when there are ones that get out of hand, you know that this one is now out of, trying to now possess to cage the person. That's a different one I'm talking about. But ordinarily, especially if the person, if you had one or two things to do in the past that give the person the doubt, to doubt you, allow that trust, build on that trust. If you're going to go anywhere, tell the person. In fact, like she said now, her husband's phone will just be dropped. The man will not be the one that will tell you, check my phone, do this. He said, but I don't know your password. He said, how many times will I tell you? Listen, that is the kind of trust. You go to sleep in the night as a wife, you sleep peacefully. You go to sleep as a man, you sleep peacefully. It is this idea of hiding one or two things between couples and then, in marriages and relationships that when something happens to a particular person, maybe the man or the woman, then the family, outsiders can now come and tell the person, oh, this person doesn't have, because you are hiding one or two things. I have seen people that, turn videos and they don't have an idea what their husband has. Other people now came and then took over. So my counsel to people is, try as much as possible to build a relationship. Every relationship is built. Even when God tells you that this is the person I want you to marry, this is the person I
You
want you
still
to
work
fulfill
on
this,
it.
you still work on it. You don't just go and fold your hands and all that, you work on it. And then social media depends on the way you use it, can help you to work on it so that you people will bond better.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Thank you very much. So over to
Social
you.
media is a very beautiful tool to use for the growth and you know well-being of a relationship. It is how you use it. If you use it wrongly, it will affect your relationship negatively. Then if you use it, the right way, it will affect it positively. So it's all about, and I used to tell people that you don't just marry and you now come and relax. I
Exactly.
don't marry you don't finish. That is when the work starts. Before a man marries you, you become the man's project. The
Yeah.
moment you have come into the house, both of you now have a project to work on.
Wow.
And that project is the children, the house people are thinking of building, and everything, the finances people are
Wow.
now having one project to
Wow.
build on. but before you were his only project.
Yeah.
So that is what relationship is. That is what marriage is all about. So you must work together. If you say, oga, they don't marry me like this, me I don't come to consider on chop o. Now you go still carry your load waka.
Waka comot.
So it's just like if you're being employed, you must, work. I know there are offices that they will pay you whether you work, you know, but one day they will tell you, Madam, they go, you're not useful.
They lay you off.
When they want to lay off, you'll be the first person.
Yeah.
But when they see that you are putting
Very
your
useful.
work, you put in the best, and you're bringing growth to the company, you'll be the first person they will keep.
Yeah.
In fact, anytime they are talking promotion, you'll be the number one person
You're
they
right.
talk about. So in life generally, whatever we decide to do with our lives matters a lot. So when you're using your social media, if you want to use it wrongly to destroy yourself and destroy your family, it's all left for you.
Yeah.
But if you want to use it to build your life, because in social media you can build. Today, I was one second I was telling someone, I said, see, if I've known that this social media will go this way, I wouldn't have gone to waste money and read computers. And I would have waited.
Not the wasted effort.
I would have waited and now come and do all these roadside things, read and then get my certifications. You see, but it has really helped a lot of us. Today, as we are speaking in Nigeria, social media has in fact been putting food on people's tables,
Oh,
even
sure.
those that ordinarily would not get jobs.
Sure.
But there are many ways they can even sell their businesses online and also help their. In fact, if somebody tells you today that I don't have a job and I'm not doing anything that to generate money, then the person is a lazy person. Because the tools, social media tool is all over.
Yeah.
Use it, then make good use of it to your own benefit.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Thank you for hosting me. Thank you for this topic. And you viewers, we believe that you will watch this video, like, share this video because a lot of people out there will learn from this video.
Exactly.
Thank you, Esti.
Thank you so
Yes,
much
having
for
us.
the amazing time. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and keep your opinions, your views, your questions in the comment section. Thank you. See you some other time.
Bye.
Bye.
My honey, Esti, please.